There's been a little bit of change of scenery, but we're gonna hop right back in. The next factor I want to go over for organizational behavior is going to be motivation. Motivation shows up in SING in a lot of different ways. The characters are driven by both extrinsic and intrinsic motivators. Extrinsic motivators include money, like the big prize. Intrinsic motivators would be the confidence, freedom, expectations, creative expression, more. Several of the theories found in organizational behavior managing people and organizations by Griffin and Phillips help explain those motivators. Maslow's hierarchy of needs appear when Johnny seeks safety needs. Mina she sought esteem needs, and Ash she reached for self-actualization. Herzberg's two-factor theory shows up through hygiene factors like security and motivators like achievement, recognition, and growth. Expectancy theory is reflected in effort to performance to reward pattern, and the competitors follow that. Self-determination theory appears through autonomy, competence, and relatedness. Goal-setting theory is shown when Buster sets performance goals for the show, and equity theory is seen when Mike believes he's more deserving than his peers. Two theories that fit well for SING, for analyzing the motivation throughout the movie, are expectancy theory from Rome and self-determination theory by Deci and Ryan. The article Optimizing Organizational Performance, Employee Motivation, and Performance Theories by Khalifa et al. Hopefully that's correct pronunciation. They analyze the expectancy theory and they conclude that motivation is dependent on three beliefs contingent on one another, and an individual will be most motivated when all three of those beliefs are high. The first belief is that their effort will result in success. The second is that the success leads to rewards. And then the third, finally, is that the success is valuable to them, or the reward is valuable to them, The theory proves to be true in SING for many characters. All the competitors believe that effort will lead them to winning the competition, and that winning the competition will result in receiving that large cash, or different people want to win it for different reasons, but that end result is desirable and valuable to them for some reason. For most, it's just because they want the money, the large cash prize. As a leader, making clear expectations will help keep followers motivated, and Buster did this with the prize winnings. This, of course, was only effective until the animals found out that there wasn't really any prize winnings for them to win, and that means that they lost belief in the reward, and they lost motivation too, until other factors stepped in and fixed that. But up until then, that was a working motivator because they believed in it. The article from Khalifa et al. Reviews the self-determination theory as well. And it explains that there's three psychological needs that must be met to be motivated. The first of the three would be autonomy, and that's people's ability to have control over their own actions. The second is competence. That is feeling competent through feeling capable and effective in what you do. And then finally, there's relatedness, and that is like the amount in which you are able to connect with others, and it's how close or related you feel to others. This is also very apparent in Sing. Some examples include Ash. She was motivated to write her own songs, and that motivation increased when she got the autonomy to do so. That occurred after her and her boyfriend broke up, and it was just her. Mina gained competence and then was more motivated to perform. So that's very correlated with what Al Khalifa et al. Said in that article. And then finally, relatedness, increasing motivation, is proven in the movie when the theater collapses and the group comes together, and their togetherness motivated them to persevere through the disaster. If Buster, as a leader, observes which needs each animal has, he can try to utilize those needs to better manage them.